God has given us the opportunity to be alive. There's so many people who wanted to be here this year, but they're not here. So for us to be here this year is taking the hand of God. So I hope that you take this very, very serious. Put yourself in a position to be uncomfortable. Put yourself in a position to do the right thing no matter how hard it gets. Again, for you to be able to attain or to climb up the ladder to where God is calling you to go, you have to be uncomfortable. You have to put yourself in a position to be okay with going through tough things. So I'm hoping that 2026 is going to be a great year for each and every one of us. But only people who are going to make it at the end of 2026, December 31st, and looking back and saying that was a great year. The people who are only going to look back and say it was a great year are the people who said, I'm going to make sure that I'm comfortable through 2026 so that you can grow, so that you can become better. And at the end of the day, remember this, you're doing for yourself. Do not become that person that's going to go through 2026 the same way they went through 2025, procrastinating, making excuses, looking for motivation instead of being disciplined and following up the things that you need to follow up with. So I'm encouraging you. Also, I want to convict you, and also I want to light up a fire in you to be able to remind you guys that you are capable of doing what God has called you to do. Because if it was not the case, you wouldn't be here. You're here because God has given you the best gift, and that's called time. Time is the most valuable currency in the world. Why? The richest billionaires get 24 hours a day. The poor man in the streets gets 24 hours a day. The man who has everything gets 24 hours a day. So as you get 24 hours a day, the question is, what are you going to do with those 24 hours a day? Are you just going to go around and talking about how things are not working out, watching TV, eating unhealthy things, and then at the end of the day complain that you did not accomplish what you wanted to accomplish? Or are you going to spend your time wisely? So I want you to know that you're capable of doing what God has called you to do. And you are going to make it. Why? Because God created you for a reason. He created you for a purpose or the time like this. And God does not create any junk. So if He created you and you're still here and you can hear my voice, ask yourself, what do I need to do? And what are the areas of my life that I need to change so that I can become a person of value? Person of value to myself, a person of value to my family, a person of value to my spouse, a person of value in the marketplace, a person of value through my business. And at the end of the day, I want you to remember, and I know it's not common, and I know a lot of people don't talk about this. Let me remind you one thing. You are going to die. You're going to die one day. And listen carefully. I want you to get to the end of your life and look back and say, it was all worth it. I want you to get to the end of your life and you say, Lord, I hope that I pleased you with the way I lived my life. You're here. God has given you time. God has given you everything that you need to accomplish the vision and the goals that He wants you to accomplish. And I want to say this. Listen and listen to me carefully. There is something you are born to do. And it's up to you to actually believe it. Because if you don't believe it, you're going to live the rest of your life following trends. You're going to live for the rest of your life not doing things according to His will. And you're going to get at the end of your life and you're going to regret everything. We're not here just to make money. We're not here just to eat and drink. We're not just here to work. We are here for a purpose. We are here to influence others. We are here to make an impact in this world and live it differently than we found it. And you have to have that conviction in your heart every single day and asking God, Lord, open up the doors so that I can live to glorify you. Lord, as you send me here as an ambassador to do your work. Which work? You have to answer that. What are you passionate about? What do you want to be? Because you know that's what God has called you to be. God, in Proverbs 18:16, he says, a man's gift makes room for him and will bring him before great men. Your gift will bring you before great men. And it's not just to get on the top of the ladder and say that you made it because you have a lot of money and a lot of stuff. It's getting to the top and sitting down there or standing there and saying, Lord, how can I impact the world because of my creation? So I encourage you guys to do things the right way. I encourage you to follow through with your goals. I encourage you, follow through with a vision.